Hi guys and welcome back to another SquareXO on the news. Before we start, don't forget you can follow us at squarexo.co.uk, twitter.com/square_xo, facebook.com/squarexo, youtube.com/johansonwater, and we're also on Podbean, Spotify, iTunes, and soon to be Acast, and hopefully Google Podcasts as well. You'll be able to find us just by searching SquareXO. You can also back us at patreon.com/squarexo. Okay, today on the news, we're going to be talking about, let me just put my mic up a bit, we're just going to be talking about Sony, who apparently have PS5 dev kits out in the wild, and that's what first party studios are focusing on now. And we've got a few other things to talk about, but let's start with Sony. Right, the first thing then is that apparently Nico Partners analyst Daniel Ahmed, who I know quite well from Twitter, has revealed that a large chunk of Sony's first party development studios are now focused on the PlayStation 5. He says that PS4 is going to have a great year, a big year, but going forward, the PS5 is going to be the thing that everyone at the studio is talking about. What he says is PS5 dev kits are out there and I've heard positive things about it, but I wouldn't expect any information in the immediate future. 2019 will be another solid year for the platform due to a large install base, growing network sales, strong third-party software, first-party software, and back catalogue. Lineup for the first half of the year is set, but the second half still remains in flux, which sounds exciting, which sounds, obviously we know that anyway, but we don't really know what's coming out. But I heard another rumour from someone on Twitter who works for Naughty Dog that The Last of Us 2, I think it was a composer, that The Last of Us 2 will be out very soon. So could The Last of Us 2 be out in 2019, late 2019, the sort of last hurrah before Sony announces the PS5? I reckon Sony will announce PS5 at the PlayStation Experience. They're not at E3 this year. They cancelled the PlayStation Experience last year. They haven't really done anything big for a while by the time the next PlayStation Experience gets here. So what if The Last of Us 2 comes out, say, November, and then December they have the PlayStation Experience, and wham, here's the PlayStation 5. You'll be able to get it in 2020. It's happening, people. I can feel it. But anyway, he's saying that Sony has a couple of unannounced games already existing IP with PS4 in mind, but he's conscious that there has been discussions around making them cross-gen, next-gen titles. In general, most of the focus for Sony's first player is on PS5 right now. It's still too early to talk about next generation, but I imagine we'll hear some whispers come out of GDC. Obviously, there's not going to be any talk of PS5 from Sony until they announce it, but it's still pretty exciting. I'm excited for it. I'm ready for it now. It's not what has it been, 5 years since PlayStation 4 came out, I think, by the time, so maybe 6, possibly 7 before we get the PlayStation 5. That's about right, I guess. I'm ready now and excited for it. I'm excited about the fact that I'm 100% sure that you'll be able to play your PlayStation 4 games on the PlayStation 5. So all the games you own digitally, all the games you own retail, you'll be able to put in your PlayStation 5 and it will play them better. I'm excited about that. I'm sure that's going to happen, 100% sure. Really excited about that. So yeah, so that's that story. Another story I found quite interesting. It's a pretty quiet news day today, which is why I wasn't sure if we were going to do these videos today or not, but I'd really want to do the videos every day. I want to keep them up, keep them consistent. And obviously, if you're listening on the iTunes or Podbean, I want to bring them to you every day because it's nice to have some consistency. So this bit of news is that the Division 2 developer has said that more people completed the original than any other Ubisoft-based game. Now this actually really surprises me because I would have thought Assassin's Creed would have been quite a popular one to complete, but obviously not. But during the presentation at a recent preview event, the Division 2 creative director, Julian Geraghty, I think, said that more people finished the Division's campaign than any other Ubisoft story-based game. The original campaign lasted around 40 hours, which is a considerable amount of time, he said, but more people finished it than any other Ubisoft story-based game. I've said that about 3 times, haven't I? He didn't elaborate, but obviously that means that people really got hooked into it. I have to admit, I did really enjoy The Division. I love the setting. I did wear thin after a little while. I'd have to admit on me. It wasn't, I don't know, there was something about it that just stopped me playing after a while, but it certainly was a very good game. So The Division 2 I'm actually quite excited about, so it's going to be interesting to see what it does different, what it does to hook you in a bit more. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Exciting anyway. And the final bit of news today is for Fallout 76. Now I know this is not a big, massive game in the eyes of most people. Most people gave in with it as soon as it came out, unfortunately. But they're working on it. They've patched it today, a patch which is 3.5 gigabyte on consoles, which is pretty substantial. It apparently includes bug fixes and balance changes. So if you're going to jump into Fallout 76, you haven't yet, you're considering it, or you're someone who got it at launch and then just hated it, then perhaps now's the time to download this patch and maybe give it a go. So Bethesda has confirmed the details in the latest update for Fallout 76. Like I say, it comes with stability improvements and other bits to help make it better. 3.5 gigabytes though, which is absolutely huge. Apparently carry weight has been tweaked, so it's now capped at a maximum of £1,500 over your character's current maximum carry weight. Enemy behaviour has improved, including one fix where the enemy would pursue you further than intended and then become stuck. There's balance changes, which is probably the biggest addition, which targets perks and weapons, such as Demolition perk, which now sees its damage bonus for each rank reduced. And in addition, loose weapons and armor mods are given protection from auto-scraping during crafting. So there we go. I'm sorry if this video is a bit shorter than usual today, but like I say, if there's no news to talk about, it's a bit hard to talk about it. We've no competitions running at the moment, but we will have some more soon. And just one more bit of news actually, which we'll just call breaking news. This one's for Super Smash Brothers, and it's just to say the Piranha Plant is now live. The update 2.2 has gone live, and Piranha Plant has joined the roster as a free playable character for players who already own the game, and for anyone who picks it up by January 31st. Nintendo's also released a huge list of fight adjustments that were made, and apparently it's going down really well with the community. Oh, I quite fancy trying out Piranha Plant. That sounds quite fun. Maybe I'll give that a go. Maybe you should too. Okay, thanks for joining us for this video. Sorry it's a bit shorter than usual, like I say, but we'll be back tomorrow and hopefully there'll be some good juicy news to talk about. But until then, we'll see you next time. Bye.